Right. Hi, everybody. This video is for my friend Shannon. Um, she's having a bit of trouble with some granny square issues. She's just started crocheting and needs a bit of help, so let's have a look here. Shannon, what we're going to do today is a 3-row granny square. Now, we have 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, we usually refer to those as rounds when we're looking at a granny square because we're going to do them each in a circle, one at a time. Okay? So, this is some yarn that I dyed myself over Christmas with some food coloring. But today I'm going to use green because I think it shows up just a little bit better. Kind of a bright color on a dark background shows up. So let's move this out of the way and start. So, like with most crochet projects, what you want to start with is a slip knot. So however you make that, get a slip knot on your hook. Okay, so there's mine. Now, tension your yarn however you do. This is how I do. And go ahead and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now if this would focus. Okay, so 4 chains. We're going to yarn over because we're going to do a double crochet. Go into that first chain. So you did 4, you're going into the first one that you made. So now do double crochet, and if you are in another part of the world that's not the States, you might call this a treble crochet. US terms, it's a double crochet. So this chain 3 now that we started with, it was originally a chain 4, but we've used one. So these 3 chains count as a double crochet, and then this double crochet is our next one. So now we need to do one more before we do something different. Okay, so there are 3 double crochets into that same stitch. We haven't done it in any other stitch except that first one. So now chain 3. Okay, then 3 double crochets into that same stitch again. We're not going into any different stitches. That same one, that first chain that we made. We're going to do 3 stitches into that chain. Okay, so those are my 3. Now you can already see we have a corner. So logically, what's next? I want to chain 3 because I want to make that next corner. So I've chained 3. Now 3 more double crochet into that same stitch. Right there. Okay, so I did a chain 4, did a double crochet into that first chain, did another double crochet into that first chain, and had my first set of 3. We normally refer to this as a granny cluster because this is a granny square and it's a cluster of 3 stitches. Then I chained 3 to make a corner, then 3 more double crochet, another chain 3, 3 more double crochet. As you can see, I need to make another corner and then my last side here because square is 4 sides. So now 1, 2, 3, and then 3 double crochet into that same stitch. Okay, it kind of gets a little bit tight in here because we've gone into that same stitch the whole time. Now to end this particular round, what I need to do is do 3 chains and then attach it up here. So what I'll do is I'll chain 3 and then into that top chain, so not into the actual double crochet stitch, into that top chain, and you want to try and get at least 2, I don't know if you can see that, but 2 parts of that chain, pull through, pull through. So we've done a slip stitch to that top of that chain. Now, what I do, and some people may do this different, what I do is I get myself back into a corner because as you can see, I have a square. Every round I want to start in a corner, okay? So I will do another slip stitch, go in, and then pull through everything that's on your hook here. So pull through there, my hook will let me, pull through there, don't yarn over, but then pull through again. Okay. Now, I want to do one last slip stitch into that corner so that I am where I want to be. Okay. So I've slip stitched from here, the top of that chain, all the way over into the corner. Okay, so now chain up 3 to start your next round. 3 double crochet, or I'm sorry, 2 at this point. You want 2 double crochet because this chain 3 counts as a double crochet. There's 1, there's 2. Okay, so we have our 3 double crochets. Now make a corner. Chain 3. Some people will chain 2 here in the corner. I've always done 3. I've not seen it make much of a difference, but whatever your pattern says, that's what you should do if you're working from a pattern. So now into that same space, you want to do 3 more double crochet. Okay. So there's that. Now, we want to do another corner because that's the only other place we have to go because we're not actually going to go into stitches on this. We're making spaces and going into spaces. So what I'm going to do to kind of span this gap here is chain 1. Okay. Now, 3 double crochet here. Okay, so I've done 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, chain 1. So that's what's different about this round. I've chained 1. Now 3 double crochet, chain 3, and then 3 more double crochet into that corner space. So this is where we are now. So if we go back to where we started, we chained up 3, 2 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet into that next corner space, not into stitches, into the corner space, chain 3, and then 3 double crochet. Now, logically what should come next, because I need to span the gap across this, I should chain 1. Okay. Now, skip all 3 of those stitches, go into your next corner space, and do 3 double crochet. Okay, now chain 3, make a corner, finish that corner off by 3 more double crochet. Right there. So we've gone 3/4 of the way around. We need to do it again. We need to chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, and then finish off the round. So chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, now I need to span this one last gap, chain 1, go to the top of this chain 3, okay? Now this is the part that might be a bit tricky. So because we want to make it a full circle, we need to go to the top of this chain 3. Now if all you can get is that top loop, it's fine. I usually try and get 2 parts of my chain, just so it's a little bit sturdier, but sometimes can't always get that. So I'm just going to go with the 1 for now. Pull through that chain, don't yarn over, but pull through that loop. So we've slip stitched to that loop. Now, get yourself to the corner. So we don't want to add any height yet. So we're just going to slip stitch. We're going to put our hook in. We're going to pull through everything that's on our hook. Do it again to move over another stitch. And then put it into that space and pull up. Okay? So this is what we should have so far. Now, we're just going to keep continuing with the kind of steps that we've already done. So chain up 3, 3 double crochet, let me get there. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. At the beginning of a round, it's only 2. You will have 3 because this chain 3 counts as a double crochet, but you haven't actually done the double crochet. So you have 1, 2, 3 things that count as double crochets. Okay, so we've chain 3, 2 double crochet. Now, chain 3 to make a corner, and 3 double crochets into that same stitch. Or space, I should say. Now, if you look, we need to span a gap across these. Okay, so chain 1, go into this chain 1 space, because we're not going to go the whole way over here. That would pull it up and make it kind of weird. We need to take care of this space that we made. So we're going to put 3 double crochet in it. Okay, so every chain 1 space that you make will get 3 double crochets. So there we are. Now, I need to span this set of double crochets so that I can get to the corner. So chain 1, and then 3 double crochet into the corner space. Chain 3, 3 double crochet into the corner space. So remember, every time you're in a corner space, it'll be 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. Now, keep going with what we're doing. Chain 1, 3 double crochet into the chain 1 space. Chain 1, do your corner, 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. So we've kind of gone halfway around now, so we need to chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet to finish that side. Chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 3 to make a corner, 3 double crochet into that same corner space. And I'll show you here where we're at in a minute as soon as I finish this double crochet. So what we did on that side, we were here, we chained 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 3 to turn the corner, 3 double crochet. Now we need to finish this bit. Okay, so that's going to be a chain 1, 3 double crochet, a chain 1, and then attach to that top of that chain 3. Now you could keep going with this, chain up 3, slip stitch to the corner, then chain up 3, do your corner stitches, chain 1, 3 double crochet in each of the chain 1 spaces, make sure you chain 1 before you start your corner, and we could just keep doing this around and around and around and make this as big as we want. Okay? Hope that helps. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask. Thanks. Bye.